In this chapter, we will write a simple Java program from scratch. We used JDoodle tool in the previous section, and in this section, we don't want to use any tool as such. We will write our own program using a simple text editor. So we will create packages. We will create a simple program using a editor, something like as simple as a notepad, okay, in Windows environment. In Linux environment or Mac environment, you could use an alternate, any text editor, that should be okay. Like gedit could be as one among them, okay. And we will write the program. It is a very simple program. The intent is not the functionality. The intent of writing this program is to help you understand what is the process of writing a Java program. Then we compile and then we execute it. So we will understand that workflow in this particular hands-on exercise. Okay, so we have explored how to write a simple Java program. So let us go ahead and create a simple Java program, create the packages, compile, run the program. Okay. In the previous lab, I think we have downloaded the JDK. We configured the JDK. I hope you're all with me. If you have not done that practice, please pause the video, go complete that lab, and then come to this particular video, because it's important that you follow the lab practices as we go ahead with the class, so that it will be more productive for you people and it will be more interesting to understand the concepts. All right. Okay, with that, I trust you people have completed this, and now thank you for completing the exercise where you have already downloaded and configured the environment. So now let me go to this particular file folder. So I could say CD, I have done it is in Java labs. Okay. So here I have the JDK installed. We've already seen this. Okay. So now this is my base folder. So we can create a folder also in case if you want to create a project. So let's take an example. I will create a project. So mkdir, I would say this is my hello world. Okay. So hello world, cd hello world. So this would be my base folder. Okay, keep that in mind, because I will be executing the Java commands, Java C commands, everything from this particular folder. So since our package is com and .olc.jfsd, we have to create those specific folders. So let's go ahead and create mkdir com /olc/jfsd. So now the folder is created. So you could go to cd com/olc/jfsd. So in Windows we have to use \. If you are using Mac or Linux, use /. That's it. So just stay with me. You would have observed me typing clear. Again, this is from my Unix and Linux based practice. Okay, so let me clear this one, and now let me go ahead and create a file. So I'll just create a file called hello world app.java, as we've already discussed. So I will use notepad here, notepad. So this is creating a class file from scratch. Okay, you're not using any tool, no ID. So I want you to first learn how to create a Java class and compile and run the program from scratch. If you understand that basics, then any tool using that and things in background will be more easier to understand. Okay, so that is what I always intend. So that is the purpose where I want you people also to join me and create this code. So what we have done, as we have already discussed in the other prior chapters, we have a package statement, and then we know we are in com olc jfsd folder, which means from a Java perspective it is the package. Okay, and at that I have imported some files. Of course, for this program no imports are necessary, and then java.lang is imported by default in any Java program, by the way, so we don't have to worry about it. All right, so next I'm going to public static void main and giving the string array and printing a message onto the console. So this is what the program which we've already discussed, and let us save this and come back to this particular place. Now I have to compile. So this is where whenever you are planning to compile, generally a good practice is to go back to the base folder, so which is cd dot 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 dot, and come back to the hello world, and here I would type a command. So javac, which is for compiling the Java program, and we have com/olc/jfsd/hello world app.java. Okay, so we have compiled this. So let us verify. Okay, so do a dir on com/olc jfsd. So you would see there is a new file created. So we had created the hello world app.java. Now hello world app.class is basically created, and this is a binary file which is nothing but the bytecode of Java, and it has an entry point main method. So we will now execute this code. Okay, so in order to run a Java class, we have to use Java as the executable and then give the class name, which is com, including the entire package. We have to keep that in mind. Com dot olc dot jfsd dot hello world app. So if you hit enter here, what do you expect? So you should see the message printed on the console. So let's go ahead and type this. Yes, you see that message being printed. So this is a simple example of how you can create the package, create the Java source file, and we created this structure, we compiled the source, we got the class file, and then we executed the file. So if you want to do some changes to the code, yes, very much possible. So you can go back to the source code here. So instead of saying hello world, let us say hello woohoo, my first Java program. So I have just changed the message, and let me save this. Now let me run this again. Okay, but what do you expect? If you expected the new message, I'm sorry, it will not be the way. If you have to first compile, so you have to recompile because the source code has changed, it has been modified, so you have to recompile. So this can be done again by running the javac command and do the recompilation. So at this time it will automatically compile the code again, and then you basically go ahead and execute it. There you go. So we got our modified program running. This is the way we can run a simple Java program, and this is the same workflow you have to follow to compile and run any Java program. All right, I will see you in the next chapter where I will summarize the structure of the Java program so that you get a better understanding and move ahead. Thank you.